We are a nation of animal lovers, with nearly half of British households keeping all sorts of pets. But we're seriously underestimating their capabilities.
Sweetie.
Pets may be small, but their brains are huge.
They're super smart.
Teaching them tricks is a brilliant way to keep them happy and healthy.
Yes!
Exercising their mind and body.
We've loved doing this.
And it seems we're either teaching our own animals tricks or spending hours watching amazing and funny pets online. But how do owners get their pets to do all these incredible tricks?
Hello, catch. Wait.
Guess what? It's not as hard as it looks. Now there's an extraordinary school where ordinary pets can be taught incredible things.
Man and beast in perfect synchronicity.
It's worked wonders for me.
Good boy. Thank you, Spencer. So if you are itching to teach an old dog, or indeed any animal, new tricks, I know just the place to go.
Untap your pet's potential at Pet School. Located in some stunning Sussex countryside, the Pet Training School is a place where lives change.
All pet owners think their animals are special, and of course they are. But this is the beautiful place where the dreams they hold for them can become a reality.
In charge of this most unique school are two world-class trainers. Partners Jo Rosie Haffenden
My eyes and sleep.
and Nando Brown.
One of the reasons we started Pet School is so that we can give the owners the ability to enrich their animals' lives.
The more training that you do with your animal, the better bond you're going to have with them and the happier they're going to be.
She just makes it look so easy.
All the tricks that we teach at Pet School can be taught at home. It just requires a little bit of patience and a lot of love.
This week, our trainers have an especially tough test as two highly unconventional pets arrive at the school.
So, Nando, what a lineup we've got today. Let me talk you through it. We've got a rook and we've got a pygmy goat.
Pygmy goat.
Oh, lovely.
When it comes to tidying up the stables, will a giddy goat be more trainable than a rogue rook?
He's got lost before in town centre chasing a pigeon, ended up in Sainsbury's.
Jo Rosie will be hitting the road to teach numeracy to Ruby, a gem of a mare.
I never seen a counting horse.
And I meet the trickiest pup in town, who's a world record-breaking star student. The trick the trainers are teaching today at school is an online favourite. Internet sensation Grace demonstrates. It's harder than it looks. But as a golden retriever, she's been bred to pick up, bring and drop. It's certainly useful having your dog tidy up after itself, but it takes patience and time to perfect. Our first pupil should be off to a head start, as Ethel's ancient ancestors were the first livestock species to be domesticated, some 10,000 years ago. Gigi, 13, and Amber, 14, are hoping that their interspecies bond with pygmy goats will score success.
So you have goats at school. How many have you got?
Oh, we've got 5. There's a goat club at lunchtime.
Does she know her name?
No.
So if she went careering off into the Sussex countryside, would we ever see her again? That's the
Probably
question.
not. No.
What I'm guessing, I'm inferring that she's a little bit dizzy, maybe a little bit easily distracted.
Yep.
When she applies herself, it's going to dazzle us all.
And wouldn't it be useful to have a specially trained herd of cleaner goats at school to tidy up after the messy Year 7s? This tricky task will require all the perseverance they can muster. Nando and his dog Fizz nailed it using click and treat positive training.
So tidy up your toys, it's actually built up with several different behaviours. The first step is to pick up and hold, click and treat. We can tell the animal exactly what it is that we want just by clicking at the right time. The more precise you get, the quicker your animal is going to learn. The second step is targeting, nose to paper, click and treat. Step 3, drop, click and treat. Bolt all of those behaviours together to make the final trick, which is tidy up your toys.
All All of our pets have had a small amount of practice at home, but now the hard work begins in earnest.
We need to train Ethel completely differently to a dog because dogs are predators, goats are not.
Goats are more motivated by curiosity than food and explore their world by feeling different textures with their highly sensitive lips.
I have got a couple of toys down here, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it on the floor. And the moment that it hits the floor, Ethel is likely to investigate it. I'm going to drop it to the side of Ethel because she's got great vision. All right, now I'm going to drop it down here. Click. Brilliant. And then offer her a treat. Well done. So if she nibbles it, she gets 2 treats. Okay. Watch her. Click. Amazing. As far as goats go, I think Ethel is very, very smart.
Yeah, she's quite intelligent, but she's got quite a short attention span.
Well, as long as you know that, short sessions, little and often.
Yeah. Ethel being quick on the uptake is typical of her breed. And if tricks build on their inbuilt jumpability, then pygmy goats respond even better to click and treat. These little fellows originate from tropical Africa, but goats the world over love to leap, a skill which helps them to find food inaccessible to rivals and escape predators in the wild. Across the courtyard, Ethel slipped from the peak of her early success.
Put it like there, yeah. See if she'll walk to get it. Come on, Ethel.
The pygmy goat's interest in the task is dipping.
Toy goes in the bucket. We've tried putting it a bit further away, but I don't think her mind can process that she needs to walk and hold the toy.
Perhaps not. Or perhaps Ethel knows exactly what to do, but like asking some teenagers to tidy up, she's only happy to do it if it involves minimal effort.
It's not the bucket.
Luckily for any would-be trick trainers, Joe, Rosie and Nando don't just teach at the school.
Hello.
They take their expert one-on-one training on the road to show owners across the country the benefits of training their pets. This week, Joe Rosie is heading to Essex to take on a unique challenge. Meet Alicia and her 6-year-old Arabian mare, Ruby.
Hiya. Hi, I'm Joe.
Alicia wants Joe Rosie to teach Ruby to, wait for it, learn to count. Inspired by a clip she's seen on the internet. This canny canine, a Springer cross from Scotland, is a mathematical genius.
22.
Counting here is achieved through click and treat training.
4 and 3 make.
But don't be fooled. A sign or gesture off camera indicates when this dog should stop for her reward. It's also one of the oldest tricks in the book. It first came to light in the 1890s with Clever Hans, the counting horse, who appeared to understand mathematics as he counted with his hooves.
This is a really cool trick to train. I'm really excited. I've done this with dogs and cats, but not with horses.
OK.
Arabian horses are known for their intelligence, so Ruby should be a quick learner, although they can also be equally quick-tempered.
Ruby was born here, and from the minute she hit the floor, she was very definite about what she would and wouldn't do.
But it was love at first sight, and Alicia is keen to show off their relationship by giving her niece a birthday surprise.
I'd like to throw her a party to score some auntie points. Ruby can come along and be the star attraction. That could work really well.
I've got a bit of a secret weapon, which is a target.
In order to give the illusion of counting, Ruby's going to touch the target a number of times. Each time she touches the target, she'll get a click and a treat. Her natural intelligence coming to the fore, Ruby puts 2 and 2 together quite quickly. Joe Rosie jumps to the next element, which is teaching Ruby that when Alicia raises her hand, she needs to stop touching the target. As training progresses, this can be swapped for a subtler cue. Simple enough. But as soon as there's no treat, Ruby shows signs of annoyance.
As I kind of worried might happen, there is a lot of frustration building up. Those frustration levels are going to have to be kept low down or there's going to be trouble.
Which means take a break, and that means less time training. It could be a tough 2 weeks for Alicia in the run-up to the party. Back at pet school, it's the moment of truth. Time to find out if Ethel, the teenage pygmy goat, has learnt to tidy up her toys.
So Amber and Gigi, it's been a tough day. Which was the hardest bit?
the fact that we had to stop every 10 to 20 minutes because she has quite a short attention span.
Are you ready to put Ethel through her paces?
Yes, I think so.
Fantastic. Let's have a look.
Ethel has a 5-toy target, a tough ask for such an easily distracted animal. Because of her limited attention span, she will be presented with her toys one at a time.
Get in.
Tossed in.
Nearly.
First toy down.
Come on.
And Ethel keeps them coming.
There we go. Well done. Brilliant. High five.
Only one more to go.
Good girl.
Come on.
And Ethel smashes her 5-toy target.
She just makes it look so easy.
Oh, nice.
They make a lot of mess.
And back at school, new head goat Ethel leads the way.
Good girl.
If our new pupils are in need of inspiration, then take a look at this week's visiting star pet, Smurf, a 7-year-old part Parson Russell Terrier who in 60 seconds can do something no other dog can.
3, 2, 1, go. Back.
Smurf currently holds the Guinness World Record for the most number of tricks performed in 1 minute, 32 in total, which all had to be pre-approved and completed in a strict order.
Right, down, critical, down, critical.
But without the regulations, he's even faster.
Pause.
Ah, look at that!
Boy.
Oh, fantastic!
Clever boy, well
Smurf
done.
has just managed to do 34 tricks in a minute, in fact, under a minute. And 32 is the current world record, also held by Smurf. Sarah, hi there. I'm
Hello,
Xander.
lovely
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
And here's
lovely
Smurf.
to- Smurfy, yeah.
The famous Smurf.
Smurf's devoted training partner is Sarah, on whose shoulders falls the monumental task of memorising and recalling every trick in the exact order.
When did you first realise he was special?
I started with the basics, with the sit and the down,
Yeah.
and he just seemed to get everything in one session.
So it's his appetite, really, to learn. You
Very
just
much
thought,
so.
he's got a great brain.
He's an intelligent dog and they are bred to work.
Originally, Parson Russell Terriers were bred to dig out badgers. So, as pets, these feisty dogs have bags of energy, and trick training is great for stimulation and bonding with their owners. Smurf isn't just a world record breaker, he's also a film star and won the Palm Dog at Cannes for his performance in Sightseer, a demanding role that required 21 days on set.
It hasn't sort of changed your life, then, doing this? Well, maybe it has changed your life.
Has it changed my life? Well, I just enjoy spending time with him.
Does your husband get jealous at all, the amount of time you spend with a dog?
No. I do spend a bit of time with him too.
All right.
I think they'd call it puppy love. Isn't that right, Smurf? Coming up, can Ruby, the magic counting horse, turn a birthday into a fairy tale?
Not gonna lie, she didn't really seem particularly interested.
And will a rescued rook take to housework and out-tidy Ethel the goat?
Fagan's escaped.
Fizz, tidy up.
The trainers are teaching an amazing trick to entertain the most fastidious of pets. We've already seen Ethel the pygmy goat leap to it.
Come on.
She just makes it look so easy.
But now Nando needs to take training up to another level and fly to the assistance of Vicky and her rescued rook. As wild native birds, rooks are seldom domesticated. They're members of an elite club, the corvids or crow family, birds with the biggest brains in relation to body size. So Vicky is hoping she can teach artful Fagin a trick or two.
So talk me through the story of Fagin.
Went out walking my dog one day and he was sat at the base of a tree calling for his mum and his mum wouldn't come down and feed him. Rooks won't feed their chicks when they're falling out the nest. I used to take him outside and throw him up in the air so he would learn how to fly.
You're free.
And
Oh,
then
my pretty.
he just always came home.
Always alert and on the lookout, it's been proven that rooks can actually read our characters from our facial expressions. So Fagin's ability to tune into Vicky could prove crucial if they are to master today's trick. And tapping into aspects of Fagin's natural behaviour can speed up training, something Nando's keen to try with the Tidy Up Toys trick.
Now, our very, very first step is to get stuff that he's likely to pick up. Something that's twig-like. If he has any interest in them, you're going to click and you can treat it straight away, okay? Click. Beautiful. Good stuff. Well done, and offer him another treat. He's a genius. We used to think they weren't capable of learning, and some of the most modern research suggests they might be as clever as chimps.
In this popular internet clip, Betty the Crow is trying to get a treat out of a long, thin tube. She understands that she needs the large tool inside this tube to reach the treat, and uses the smaller tool to extract it. What this girl wants, she gets. But it's not just Fagin's innate intelligence that makes him a star performer.
So I don't think I've ever seen anybody with such a good bond with their bird. Doesn't matter what animal you're training, if you've got a good relationship with them, then training is a lot faster.
However, that bond is frequently put to the test. Any opportunity to skive off school, and Fagin's in full flight. Is that unique bond enough to bring him back to Earth?
Fagin!
The answer is yes, thankfully.
Come on!
How's it going?
Training was going really well. Then he got a bit sleepy, went for a rest. Made a dive for the door as I went out. Oh, he's got lost before in town centre chasing a pigeon. Ended up in Sainsbury's.
Fagin might be top of the class in terms of potential, but he really needs to brush up his tidy-up skills now if he's to become an A-star student in the final exam. Back in Essex, Alicia's been training Ruby the Arab mare to perform a clever counting trick at her niece's birthday party. But Ruby is struggling with her numeracy.
I'm not going to lie, she didn't really seem particularly interested.
Despite this, Ruby's understood the concept of a signal to stop, and Alicia's been able to swap raising her hand for a more subtle hand-on-the-treat pouch move. To master the equine counting trick for her performance, Ruby has to be able to count up to 7.
We're stuck at 5.
Alicia has just got to hope that Ruby will rally, because today's party day. And Alicia sets about transforming her into the magical fairy tale counting horse.
Do you like pink, Ruby, and feathers? That's it, she's ready.
And just in time, as 8 little fairy tale princesses descend on Ruby's field to tuck into the party tucker. While her friends settle down to digest sugar and E-numbers, Millie May, who is 5 today, is going to put Ruby's counting trick to the test with a fairy tale general knowledge quiz.
How many ugly sisters did Cinderella have?
Starting with an easy one, as Cinderella only had 2 ugly sisters. But how easy is it for a horse? Ruby has to touch the target the correct number of times, and then, crucially, stop.
1, 2.
Cinderella only had 2 ugly sisters, so boom, hand moves, and Ruby gets the message. The kids seem somewhat impressed. Question 2.
How many bears did Goldilocks meet? 1.
Whilst appearing to count, Ruby is in fact just repeatedly touching the target until given the signal to stop. 3 on the nose. The final question will really test Ruby's attention span and training, for this is a big one.
How many dwarfs lived with Snow White?
Throughout training, Ruby's never got past 5. So can she rise to the challenge when it really counts?
1, 2, 3.
Ruby can get frustrated if the treats aren't coming quick enough.
4, 5.
Come on, Ruby, 2 more, just 2, you can do it! In a slower count than any fixed fight, Ruby finally finds focus and continues.
6, 7.
7! Put that in your games console and smoke it. A horse that counts.
Oh, good work.
It took 2 weeks of hard graft, but the little startled faces of Millie May and her friends make it all worthwhile.
I'm really pleased. The kids seem to love it. They seemed really impressed by her ability to count. We've really enjoyed doing the training. That's definitely brought Ruby and I closer together.
And if nothing else, it's created a stunning, lifelong memory for the partygoers.
It's the maddest thing I've never seen. I never seen a counting horse before.
A sense of anticipation is settling on pet school as Vicky and Fagin's final exam approaches. Earlier, Amber, Gigi and Ethel the pygmy goat nailed the basics of the tidy up toys trick with the perfect bucket toss.
Tossed in.
But made no progress on rounding up multiple toys.
Hi, 15.
This morning, Fagin showed tons of potential in his mocks,
Fagin!
but then bunked off school.
Come on!
Finally reunited with Vicky, it's time to find out if he can still make the grade.
Oh, this is something I can't wait to see. I've never seen anything like this before. Vicky, over to you. Let's have a look and see what he can do.
Fagin. Come then.
Fagin's all about attitude. But undeterred, Vicky's setting a high bar with 5 toys for him to tidy.
Tidy up.
Picking up objects that interest him comes naturally. But is he prepared to put them down again, in the right place?
Good boy.
Good boy! Good work!
Having easily managed one, Fagin barely hesitates before scooping up a second. And then a third.
Beautiful, very good. And it's so cognitive, isn't it? It's
So incredible, isn't it?
He knows exactly what he's got to do. He picks it up and he brings it back to the box.
And a fourth.
I do. You get a whole rookery, and we could have our playroom done in minutes. Amazing.
Very
There's a good boy.
Brilliant.
Before long, all 5 toys are neatly packed away.
Good boy.
Fagin's certainly no common or garden bird brain. And now he's excelled at problem solving, this artful dodger clearly considers himself one of us.
You picked it up really fast and I think you performed really well. Very proud of him.
Anybody that turns up to pet school is going to gain massive benefits. The training and the techniques that we're using is going to build that bond between human and animal.
And back at home, Vicky's floor has never been cleaner.
Tidy up.